got Passmore, Debra Hutton and Puls. Before I go on, I would just like to take a moment to acknowledge the traditional custodians of the land on which we gather this evening, which is the Yugara and Turrbal people, and I'd like to pay my respects to their elders of the past, the present and the future. So tonight, I'm delighted to present the work of these three amazing artists, all of whom have a very unique and deeply intuitive relationship with the natural world in their practice. We've got Colin's quiet meditations on place and life, Megan's fluid porcelain forms inspired by coastal ecologies, and Debra's layered visual language shaped by memory, gesture, and the legacy of the 1960s. So, without further ado, I would like to give you Deb. You'd like to say a few words. So give it up for Deb.
Okay, no, you're not speaking. I'm speaking on behalf of these two beautiful friends of mine. And thank you, Freya, for that lovely introduction. I'd also like to say thank you to Wentworth Galleries and the team that have put all this together. I've got goosebumps because when I walked in here, I felt such emotion. How you turned a huge space with so much emotion by placing everything, curating this gallery into something that I hope everyone else can see what you've all done. Wendy? Wendy, shout out to Wendy and Chris as well. And I was about to say that Chris and yours and Zoe.
And we had Zoe, our working student, year 11 12 here.
Yes.
So also, she's not here this evening, but she did a great job.
Yeah. So, and also the Wentworth family, such a beautiful legacy, who started in Sydney, and the Atkins, they have carried on this beautiful gallery and now brought it to Brisbane. So I think it's really lovely that we can all enjoy seeing the arts here as well as Sydney. Thanks. Next, the artist. Megan is a beautiful dear friend, and I think if you are looking and admiring her amazing work, she hand drills every hole in those beautiful pieces, and with the work that we do in art, I always say a glass of red wine and a little bit of Italian music keeps me going, but I don't know how she has the patience to create the work that she does. And please, when you're on your way out, you might have another appreciation of that work, because every hole is done by this beautiful girl. And incredible artist. Her work is sculpturally so unique, and I'm very proud of you, and I'm glad to call you my friend. Mr. Passmore. Very shy, yes. Known him for a long time, and he was the reason why I actually went into my career of art. We've been very dear friends, and I've said this before, he said paint 1,000 paintings, but I'm a little bit stubborn and I've always taken the short road, so I didn't do quite 1,000, but I'm working up to it, so thank you. But Colin's work is so emotive and beautiful, and he used to do the beautiful paper barks, and then he went into the beautiful abstract birds, and now he is known as a birdman. If you go to his gallery, his studio, he has birds all over the walls that are stuck there because he takes every imagery of every bird that you could imagine in Australia. And I think you can depict that in his work, and he's an incredibly talented artist and done extremely well, and started many, many years ago. Would you like to say something? I'm sorry. Now, no, there's one thing that's very special to me. Because I'm doing the 60s, I usually paint Italy, because my brother-in-law is from Italy, and my sister, we've married my brother-in-law, obviously, and Italian came into our lives. But I decided that this series was all about the 50s and the 60s, hence the dress.
And the playlist.
Yes, the playlist. But I have the pleasure of having family here that I haven't seen for nearly 45 years. And these are all my mum's sisters' family. And, you know, she had a family of 8 sisters, 7, 8, and 1 brother. And we were so close as a family, cousins. We'd all be together when we were kids, as a lot of people do. And we've lost touch. And I think the family unites us all, our parents. And when they pass, we tend to lose that. So to me, this has been very special. And we're all wearing a piece of something that reminds us of our mums tonight. And I can't tell you how much it means to me. And Wendy, she is an artist. And one of my cousins, Marilyn, and her lovely daughter Tony. Wendy, it turns out that my partner Wayne, somewhere here, here he is, he actually looks after Wendy's father. He's 95, you kick him. And it turns out that Wendy knows my cousin, and I never have spoken to Marilyn for 45 years. So she brought her here tonight. So, but anyway, all the paintings are representative of the family, my family. So I'm showing up. Thank you for coming. Thank you very much. And I'm sorry if I talk too much, but I'm a very emotional, crazy artist. So give it up for these 3. They are amazing. And as always, like them, put a red dot on them. Okay, enjoy drinking. Have a drink.